everyone! We're doing something a little different today. I mean, technically, this isn't a real stream because we're, preparing for next week's NOPE-athon. So technically, this is me. Well, it's always me working because I'm a professional streamer. I make money now. Um, but yeah, welcome everyone. I have two very special guests with me here at the moment. If you want to introduce yourself, starting in alphabetical order.
Oh, that means me first.
Yes.
I had to remember my name. Oh my god. I'm Ausgoth. I was gonna say I'm a friend of Kev's. I am a friend of Kev's, yes.
Friend of Caps.
Yeah. And we're here doing testing for the NOPE-athon because we're going to be doing art stuff. And as per usual, when working with tablets, there's problems. So.
Yeah, so we want to, and also technical difficulties such as sound issues, which Eric has just pointed out. So Osgoth, you're still low.
Yeah.
I wonder how we can fix that.
Issue with me.
Well, while you introduce yourself, Diana, I might see if I can have a fiddle around with some sound settings and maybe possibly get Osgoth a little bit louder.
Okay. Hi everybody. I'm Diana. I'm a friend of Kev's also.
We're all friends of Kev here.
We're all friends here. I'm gonna see if I can. I don't have Twitch open, so I can't see the actual chat, which is a shame.
Oh yeah, you should probably get into that. I've moved up the Discord sound. Apparently Diana's also pretty low, so
I'm also low.
Discord sound in general then.
yeah, I've put Discord sound up. The thing is, like, for some reason my sound settings change between every stream. Like, I don't know, there's some gremlin inside my PC. It sounds like a euphemism for being gay. I'm a friend of Cav, which, I mean, I don't think is strictly untrue.
That is exactly what it sounds like.
For me, I thought of Dragon Age. There's like a thieves guild, I think.
Oh yeah.
Called Friends of Jenny, I think. So.
Oh, well, there you go. Moving on to the main. Hey there, little wage. How's it going? Moving on to the main thing today. So, friend of Cav is a friend of Dorothy for the gender non-conformers. I like that, actually. It's a nice thing to be known for. So anyway, we've got a draw pile session open here. And can you... Oh, before I start, you still can't hear them very well. Keep talking, you two. I'm going to get on this.
Oh, well, usually I have no trouble talking, but when it's in front of an audience, it's a bit more difficult.
Understandable. Is this better?
Yeah.
Because they're really loud in my ears. So I'm hoping this is good enough. Well,
Are we loud? Are we?
Are you louder than me? Really? You're still okay. Well, I'm gonna move the desktop audio up and let's see. Say something else.
Here's something completely normal that I'm saying. That is not weird.
Not weird
Not
at all.
weird.
No one is. It's better. Yes! Yay! Should I make it louder still?
I might still be quiet, just because I was quiet before when it was just us three talking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. But I mean, as long as you're hearable. Is that a word? You're hearable. Doesn't sound
Probably.
right. Doesn't sound right.
But we all know what you mean, so that's fine.
Good. We
Okay,
all speak
I'm quiet a bit
language
better. That's
here.
good.
All right.
I'll
Well,
just have to make sure to yell.
yes, please keep on shouting. I also wanna I want to share something with you. I mean, why don't you two start having a little scribble, a warm up? What would you like to draw for a little warm up?
That's a terrifying question.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for saying that as somebody who also draws. Okay, so we were doing. I want you to both do scary geese. I know you did like a spooky
Scary
goose
geese.
before, but
Okay.
given it's my brand, and in the meantime, I'll do some background music for you.
I think I can do a scary goose.
Yeah? I think you can. All right, so.
Oh my god, that's incredibly loud.
Oh, jeez!
That is so loud.
Was that worth a subscription?
A prime, so here ya go.
Oh my god.
Fine.
Thank you for subscribing, Lil Wage, and I apologize for that. I was, I got a funny story about this that I shared once before. I'm gonna move over so I can see these geese. Whoa! Oh, spoiler alert! Just scrolled over to the one with the thing on its head.
Okay, how do you draw geese again? I have to go look at pictures of geese.
I think they have like beaks or something.
Supposedly, I've heard.
I'm just drawing from memory how they feel.
Yeah, how does a goose feel? Yeah, I got a funny story about this this stylophone. You may have noticed that it's really annoying. Like the sound of it is awful.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, and you can. There's a setting for vibrato or no vibrato.
Oh my god.
So it can just sound like that too, and I apologize again.
It's awful.
Yeah, right? Isn't it fantastic? It sounds like a fart with voice training. That's a really good description of it, actually. So anyway, it's very annoying, right? And I got it for my birthday, because I collect, like, annoying instruments. Let me scroll up here so we can see what's going on a little bit further up.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Am I
no.
too high?
No, it's all good. I can scroll out, zoom out as well. So now we got everything. So yeah, I was, it was my birthday, and my best friend's parents in the UK sent me a stylophone, which is an instrument which plays a horrible droning noise when the stylus completes the circuit of this like metal like keyboard, I guess I'll call it, to coin a phrase. And I just had to go at playing it, and I fell in love with it instantly because it was so ghastly. And my partner at the time, of course, was not impressed and hated it. And so I started waking him up every morning, but because he would take ages to wake up. So I just go next to him, next to his head in bed, and just play songs. Actually, like, just to really encapsulate how annoying this is, you can like do a real cool slide here. Wait. And you might notice there that it didn't come out as smoothly as you would hope. Well, I mean, as I would hope. And that's going to become relevant as this story goes on, because his birthday came round. And I, of course, woke him up by playing Happy Birthday really slowly on this with full volume, and I'm pretty sure I didn't have vibrato on it, so it was just brr, 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 brr. It was awful. And the next day, I tried to wake him up with it, and it wouldn't work. And I wondered what was up, and I looked at the stylus, and there was something different about the stylus. It was like it had rusted or something, and I couldn't play it anymore. And so, you know, I let bygones be bygones, and oh geez, those geese are terrifying. Yeah, years later, I brought out the old stylophone again to see if it was redeemable, and then I scraped away at something, and then I tried pressing it, and it was crackly, like what you heard before, but it sort of worked. And this is after I broke up with that person, so I think he did sabotage my stylophone so I wouldn't play it anymore, which to a degree, like, you know, good on him. Fair enough. Yeah, completely understandable. But on the other hand, what an ass! How dare he destroy my great pride? You broke up with them after torturing them. They were pretty complacent, honestly. So I think we were together for another few years after that before I ended things. Is Chevrolet still going to be DMCA takedown free? Oh, that's a really good question.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, that's like my favorite album to play, but surely it's free advertising for Chevrolet, right? Ausgoth, if you're not familiar with what we're talking about, when I do art streams, it's become sort of like a ritual that at some point we play this album, like this old record I have from 1972, which was used in Chevrolet showrooms, which is basically just propaganda music about how great Chevrolets are and how everyone should get it and drive around the USA.
Oh, I see. No, I'm not familiar.
No, I don't think most people would be familiar with this. Like, I found it, like, I was specifically looking for obscure records, and that was there. It's fantastic, though. There's a little bit of everything in there for everyone. Oh, Jesus Christ. These, like, so one of them looks kind of like Batman Goose, but, like...
It's a Halloween goose.
Yeah, it is
costume
actually a Halloween goose, and the one on top is kind of like, you know, those dinosaurs that, like, Archaeopteryx which have the teeth. Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
Goose Mouth kind of looks like that.
Oh yeah, that's actually really true. They've got those horrible like sharks.
It's not super accurate because I'm not very good at drawing birds, but yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I don't know if I call this a bird though.
It's like
kind of a goose.
A bird demon?
It's the essence of a goose.
It is the essence of a goose. What a goose wants to be.
Yes. It's like if a goose commissioned someone for a portrait, be like, also, can you make me look like a demon?
Yeah. Can you make me look badass?
A goose walked into a bar and said, make me look badass. Well, it seems like DianaJak has finished her contribution. Do we have another suggestion? Oh, you're still going?
No.
I'm just doodling.
Oh, shall we get another idea then? Or is this going to be an entirely goose themed? Because I'm okay with having a goose themed stream, honestly.
I'm okay to draw other things.
You're okay to draw other things.
That's a nice way to put it.
It's fair enough. Well,
a goose yodeler.
How would that even?
I'll draw that.
You'll draw a goose yodeler? Okay.
Yeah.
Never let the yodeling dream die. Can chat make suggestions or requests during the actual stream? Yeah, our idea is what we're thinking, and actually it would be great if you could give us ideas as well. My thought was that people can make requests for just sketches and doodles with their donations. So if you donate like, I guess $10 or more, then as well as whatever you get for that, you get to make a little request for a little doodle. But yeah, is there anything else? Like, how else could we utilize these talented artists? Any thoughts that you have in chat would be fantastic. Oh, we've got like a goth goose.
Yeah.
That's
very spooky.
Yeah.
Very unsettling.
I feel like that is what the goose looks like when he walks into the bar and requests to look badass. Like, this is sort of him, but then who he wants to be is the creature to the right. Ausgoth goose. Maybe so. Ausgoth. Goth goose. Goose goth. Oh, the possibilities. Goth goose is cool. I would hang out with them. Oh. I used to be really into the goth aesthetic when I was in late high school in my rebellious years, but I was too cowardly to ever commit to any kind of goth aesthetic. Oh, a Halloween themed Fallout drawing.
Oh, that would be very exciting for me.
Yeah. Goth P. Oh, I wish I could draw. I'm so annoyed. I'll see if I can get it fixed. For some reason, I'm not able to draw things with pressure sensitive. I could actually, I can make like shitty non-pressure sensitive little scribbles.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need pressure. Like when we first came up with this idea, pressure sensitivity wasn't even a thing on this program.
Yeah, that's true. All right, sorry. There's going to be a lot of banging noises for a little bit. All right. Don't fall. Okay, cool. Oh, Jesus Christ. My life.
Oh wow, how heavy is that?
It's pretty big. It's like that big. So, but it's more just that
Wow.
it's fiddly because there's a bunch of cables that are now mixing with my microphone and my keyboard cable and everything. So that's just, yeah. All right.
I just remembered that chat was here and I read it. It's like, oh, I have this vague vibe that you might like Fallout New Vegas. Just a bit.
Just a wee bit.
Just a little bit.
Oh, I love that yodeling goose.
It is very cute.
Thanks.
How would I? Oh God, I hate this. How would I? Ugh. No, it's all spiky too. I'm gonna stop complaining and just like. Yeah, there's definitely some issues I'm having with this pen, but you know. This looks more
You
like
can
a
make it
duck.
work. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna stop complaining. And just let the art take me. It looks even worse on the stream than it does on Dropfile. Oh, Jesus Christ. To be fair, since reinstalling the driver, I have not calibrated. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Stop it. Okay.
Maybe reinstalling the driver was a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just meddling with things in the first place was a bad idea, because everything was sort of fine, except we didn't have pressure sensitivity. Like, I could draw smooth lines. Oh, that one was okay. But I could draw consistently smooth lines without too much trouble. They just weren't, like, pressure sensitive. And then I installed some stuff, and then my regular tablet driver didn't open. Oh God, it was just sad. You'll absolutely donate for a spooky cha-cha chowdery sketch? Oh my God, I would love. Oh, Halloween cha-cha chowdery!
Yeah.
Yes, and entirely from memory too.
Oh no.
I'm unfamiliar, so mine will be very bad.
Excellent. You
I
just
don't know what we're talking about.
all you would need to do, this is like my favorite thing to do, is like if you don't get it, like if you don't know what the thing is, have someone describe it to you, and then you have to try and draw it based off of that, and then afterwards you look and see how close you got.
No, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I love doing that with Pokemon. That's always really fun.
Oh, are you unfamiliar with Pokemon?
I'm not unfamiliar with Pokemon, but there are many who I've like, I can see in my head, but then when I think, like I know Geodude and all that, but Mr. Mime, does he wear gloves?
I mean, there are so
Does he not
many
wear
of
gloves?
them.
Yeah, there's more than exist in the Pokerap, so there you go.
I don't really know any Pokemon except like Pikachu maybe. So
Yeah, it's always fun. Like even if you sort of know them but don't really, to just get descriptions of them and then compare afterwards. I tried drawing. Ausgoth, are you young enough? I mean, are you old enough to have watched Mr. Squiggle when you were a kid?
I loved Mr. Squiggle.
Oh yeah, let me show you, because I tried drawing, like doing a thing where I drew old childhood characters from memory. And I tried Mr. Squiggle, and I was kind of accurate, but also very not accurate.
I wouldn't be able to draw Mr. Squiggle accurately because I was very young when I was watching it.
I imagined, like, it was on when I was really young, and that was like early 90s. So this is my... Oh wait, you can't see. Just realized we're in a voice chat. Anyway, in case you ever watch the VOD of this is my Mr. Squiggle. Isn't that nice?
Oh right, I'm not watching VOD. Okay. Just post it in like the Discord chat.
Alright, yeah, I'll do that. I like those videos where grandparents give names to Pokemon, so Charmander gets named like Jerry? What is this?
Aww.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, that's like a whole genre of video, like elderly person looks at video game character.
Oh, that's so nice.
I never heard of that before. That sounds adorable.
When I get older, I want to be the kind of adult who reacts to things for my grandchildren's YouTube videos. I think that would be a really fun pastime. I'd be really nice and elderly for ages, and then, you know, when they least expect it, I'll be like, what the fuck is this garbage? And then, you know, I'll go viral, and then I'll be set for life, basically. That's my plan. About the pressure sensitivity, did you try checking or unchecking the use Windows ink option? Yeah, I did. I tried both those things. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Although apparently
it's just a pain.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Oh shit, we have color down here. I forgot about color.
Yeah. Welcome to the 20th century.
I made 2 layers, so they're.
Oh.
If you draw on the second layer, you can color on the first layer.
Oh, very well organized.
Man, I don't even have a layer section. I've barely used this program, so it's going to take a little bit of time for me to get accustomed to it.
Well,
yeah, same for me. So
if you need any encouragement, just look at what I came up with on the left-hand side.
Hey, that's not your fault.
Oh wow, biggest goose looming over everybody.
Luminous goose.
Oh, I found zoom out. That's nice.
Oh, that helps. I can't even write. Okay, I am. Please let me draw this circle. That doesn't look like. Oh Jesus.
Oh, I'm so sorry for laughing, but it's very funny.
That's alright. It makes for a good stream. This is meant to be a. Oh Jesus. That's as good as I can. I am Goss. Oh no! I went over your beak. Here we go.
Oh, that's okay.
Lovely.
This is not my best work.
I don't know. Lil Wage says, "God, I am in love with Goth Goose." So you've made someone happy. Oh, these are adorable. I'm gonna get rid of my goose at this point in time to clear up some space for you. I think. Some actual artwork. Oh, jeez. Oi. There we go.
I am very fond of the bat goose.
Yeah, and I wish I hadn't just deleted its... Oh my god. Cav P collaborates artistically poorly. All right.
That's fine.
There
It's
we
fine.
go. Reinstated. Gone goose.
There's a record thing up in the corner, by the way, Cav.
Oh.
So you can actually record when you draw, just so you know.
Oh,
And you
that's
can
useful.
you can replay it later.
Oh, so I can see how someone did what they did.
Yeah.
Oh, full screen. Oh, okay. No, that doesn't really do anything different, does it? Oh, how do I exit full screen? Uh-oh.
God. Just hear nothing but banging.
This
Oh my God,
welcome
go into your tablet.
welcome to a cab stream.
I don't
Maybe
have
it's
the
work.
I don't have the recording on since since my computer is hosting. I don't want to lag the stream down or the
Okay.
drawing
Yeah.
down.
That's fair enough.
Just to be sure. I'm thinking when we do the NOPE-athon, we'll probably have more layers as well, so it might get a bit heavy.
Right.
Alright, well, if it does, we can just clear it and, save it and make a new canvas.
Yeah, we can make a new
Yeah.
canvas whenever it gets too full or laggy and just save what we've got.
Yeah.
What else? Do we have any other little warm-up requests? What's a famous goose in sorry, no, let's move on from geese. I just
The geese are taking over.
I'm always gonna default to geese. Ryan Gosling. Were we gonna do a new Vegas themed goose? Oh wait, no, sorry. New Halloween. Halloween. New Vegas themed Halloween.
We can do that, but I feel like if I try to draw anything New Vegas related, I'm just gonna get really frustrated because it won't look right.
Ah, right.
Because
Yeah.
I'm using a program that I'm not like good
Familiar
with, and
with.
I'll just get me like, yeah.
No worries.
It's something that I like too much.
I get you. You want to do it justice. DianaJak, would you like to try drawing like a spooky cha-cha chowdhury? No, spooky sabu. Like goth
Spooky
sabu.
Sabu. Goth Sabu.
I'm just imagining him with like bright red lipstick and like the insane clown posse makeup and that would be cool. What else can we do?
I'm trying to think if I know who that is.
Oh, you wouldn't like it's from my I do well until I started studying again. Every Sunday I was doing dramatic readings of Indian comics, so comics from India.
Oh, see, I saw some of those.
Oh,
but
you
I can't
did?
remember like if I know the character. Yeah, like a couple.
Cha-cha
Or
chowdhury.
some of them.
Cha-cha chowdhury is like the sorry, I want to draw him, but like he's got like a mustache. He kind of looks like Mario, but with a turban. And for some reason, I'm not able to draw a round circle. I'm just drawing lots of little dots. That's not really what I was after there. And I can't even. Oh god! I'm just gonna use my mouse.
You're gonna use the mouse?
It
Wow.
might in fact be better.
Yeah, and I'm using with my right hand, and I'm left-handed because I don't know how to use a mouse with my left hand. So there's his eye, and he's got like a little ear, and he wears a turban. This actually isn't that bad.
No.
I'm kind of impressed. Oh, that I'm not impressed with that line. So there's cha-cha-cha. And like he's a little man who always ends up like being the hero of the story even though he does jack shit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Oh jeez. I love this death stare he's doing. I'm trying to color in the eyes. Yeah. Mario with a turban is basically how I describe it. Hey there, Squid Street. 2 out of 3 of us are drawing some pictures. And the third one is just kind of fiddling around with their mouse.
Well, technically, you're doing more drawing than me right now. I'm kind of just sitting here.
Oh! Okay, sorry. You wouldn't know this, but Sean just played a bit alert, which was an evil laugh, and it frightened me, so I screamed.
Oh, that's incredibly rude.
It is incredibly rude. He always does. Every time he joins the stream, he plays that and just scares me. And it's always the same sound. He never even has the decency to change it up. Ass.
Old reliable.
Old reliable ass. He just did it again, just so you know. But you probably figured that one out.
And it always gets you.
It always gets me every single time. I mean, to be fair, it is a very scary sound.
Oh, I'm lucky I can't hear it, or it would have scared me as well, probably.
Yeah, it's a very evil laugh. It's basically like Sean's real laugh, except less nasally. Sean's laugh isn't nasally. Wow. I was just being mean for the sake of it. Sean's got a very pleasant laugh. Sounds like silver bells. I'm just imagining what a nasally laugh would sound like. Yeah, I guess that's basically it. Well, I answered that question. Welcome to the roast of Sean from YouTube. I'm sorry, Sean. That was very mean of me. Like I say, you have a lovely laugh, and it brings me joy every time I'm graced with it. I'm making this guy like Popeye.
Who is this muscular man down here?
Well,
that is Sabu, right?
See,
yeah.
I'm just drawing him from memory, so it might be wrong.
Yes.
And he's wearing a see-through net shirt.
Oh goodness.
And some mascara and the scarf.
He's looking mighty fine.
Yeah. Good goth fashion here. Goth-ish fashion, I guess.
oh, it's very good. I like the mesh shirt.
So Sabu is like the character who actually saves the day, but then Cha-Cha-Cha gets all the credit. And Sabu is massive, and his size changes depending on how the artist feels at the time.
I gave him nipples. He doesn't have nipples in the comic, but he should have nipples.
He deserves male-presenting nipples. Oh, Sean ran away. He just came and did 2 sounds.
You made fun of him.
Oh, poor sensitive Sean.
I made him too anatomically correct. Well, I can't argue with that.
Define 2.
And I didn't make him lean. That's
yeah, he's not doing the proud
worst
lean.
mistake.
I didn't either. I'm gonna do the dog. The terrifying hell dog, and I'm gonna make the dog do the prawn lean.
I have a similar problem with leaning, and that's why I only draw digitally.
Ah, that's a good way to do it. God,
That's smart.
I want to get back into drawing digitally properly, but I feel like my confidence with drawing is just so down at the moment that I need to basically start drawing by hand again. And then when I'm like, oh yeah, I can actually do this, then I can start learning how to use software again. Wait, how do you make a dog lean? Oh, I'll just there we go. And then the dog's always like a weird mess of limbs, isn't it? Like the limbs are always just kind of flailing around.
And always like green or blue
Yeah.
for some reason.
Hey there, Hazardius. I'm actually doing a decent job drawing with my right hand.
It looks
And
more.
mouth.
The dog looks more pleasant than the one in the comic.
Yeah,
that's
it
for
looks
sure.
much less
But that's a
hellish.
very low bar.
I was trying to draw a hellhound, but what if I give it like a little eyebrows? There we go.
It looks cute.
Cute, yeah. Make it
No.
say a swear, and then we know it's a hellhound.
I was gonna make it say yip, and then I realized it looked a lot like yif, which would have been kind of like a swear. But this is a family-friendly stream. I wasn't listening. Who's that buff guy Diana is drawing? Okay, I think perhaps you're new enough to these streams, Aurea, that you might not have tuned in to any of my comic streams. I'll give you a link to the comic bot. So I have a special, okay, comics out of context. I sometimes do dramatic readings of Indian comics that have been translated into English, which have pretty poor translations. And I made a bot of just random panels out of context because the panels out of context are pretty funny.
I remember, like, I think the one stream that I watched of you reading them, it was the one with the husband and wife.
Oh, and it was really sexist.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Is that the one where like the protagonist is meant to be like the housewife, or is it where the protagonist is the husband?
The housewife.
Oh yeah. I don't know the target audience of those comics because, you know, you expect, oh, it's the tales of the common housewife in India. You know, she's just an every woman, but then it's just always so mean to women, and it's like, why would you buy something just to be like constantly roasted? I guess, you know, Sean keeps tuning into these streams, so maybe
He doesn't
I
have
should
to
ask
pay
him.
to get in.
Yeah, that's true, actually. I mean, he does give 100 bits every time, but then that's optional. He just does. That's his choice.
He wants to. He doesn't have to.
He wants to. We need to acknowledge his agency in this situation.
We're not forcing him to do anything.
No. He's choosing to be a kind lad and donate 100 of his own bits to terrify me on stream.
But Kev, that Chacha Chowdhury is so good. It's like I would immediately recognize it as him.
I'm really surprised with how that turned out. Like, no references or anything. It's like, that's the Cha-Cha Chowdhury in my head.
He lives rent free in your head.
Apparently. I was just thinking
Oh,
about
I think
those
that
comics.
means you read too many of them.
I've definitely
Yeah.
read too many of them. There was one comic, I'm guessing you didn't, Ausgoth. There was one comic that we read which was like Cha-Cha Chowdhury and coronavirus. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that one.
It's so funny. Like, it's basically what it says on the tin. It's Cha-Cha Chowdhury and coronavirus, and it's like this big PSA. But what's kind of weird about it is that they're giving advice to people in hospitals and all that about how to wear masks and things like that. But like Sabu, who always is without a shirt, he's just standing there without a shirt in the hospital, but wearing like a sanitary mask. And it just looks really weird, like, and all these people are gathered around listening to him while he's raising a finger in the air saying, make sure you don't forget to use hand sanitizer, with his chest brazen as the sun. It's
It's
yeah.
not. It's not like he's going around telling people to wear shirts. He's telling them to wear masks, and he is wearing a mask.
It's true.
It's not a
Yeah.
shirt.
Like, you can't really fault him, but there's just something that's really off about that look. And, like, even in hospitals, most
large,
people are just wearing...
shirtless hair
Yeah, it's...
in a hospital.
And maybe that's about my own prejudice. Who says you can't walk around shirtless in a hospital? There's no rule, is there?
Probably the staff.
Oh, yeah, they should probably. Especially if they're doing surgery. You wouldn't want to be shirtless while performing surgery on someone. That might be a bit unpleasant. Or maybe you do that so you don't have to wash your clothes afterwards. You know, like you just have a shower.
But then you have to wash yourself.
Yeah, but you have to wash
know,
yourself anyway.
Yeah. I don't think that I don't think surgeons should be operating naked. Just.
I want that quote out of context somewhere. I don't think surgeons should be operating
just
naked.
In general.
I mean, yeah, it's a good point. I've just sent you Ausgoth. William just sent the.
This is like literally the cover.
That is the cover.
Oh my god.
And the first panel is the coronavirus saying, "I will destroy you all."
Okay. So is this comic like what age group is this targeted to?
Who knows?
Yeah.
You'd think children, but
What?
yeah, like they like some of the first ones that we read had like really graphic violence in it, like you know, like Raka, the big bad guy, like he shoots a bunch of people with a gun and then says they are dead now.
Maybe it's one of those situations where a bunch of kids read this comic that's like not catered to them, but then they see how much the kids like it, and then it like gradually gets more like for kids.
Yeah, maybe it was meant to be serious, and then they realized, okay, this is for kids. Kind of like South Park. Ugh.
Yeah, kind of like South Park.
One of those depressing sort of examples there.
Didn't he also behead someone?
Oh yeah, he's beheaded people. He has ripped them. He has torn limbs off. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. That might be why Raka was dropped. Yeah, I haven't seen Raka lately. Well, I haven't read any comics lately.
He was just too mean.
Yeah, too mean. Mean old Raka and his genocidal ways.
Do you think a bunch of parents like wrote in like I don't know about this Raka character. It doesn't seem suitable.
I don't know. Have you ever seen a Bollywood film? They're violent.
I have not seen a Bollywood film.
Oh.
I should, because I really like movies with like a lot of music in them, so I would probably like them.
Yeah, there is a lot of music in Bollywood films.
That's like the one thing I know.
And they're really, really camp as well. They tend to be really camp, which I think
Well, I like that as well.
Yeah, like it's the sort of thing that if I weren't culturally connected to this genre, I would probably be really into it too. Like I'd be screening them at my movie nights and things like that. But because I had to grow up watching them and being forced to enjoy them, now I don't.
Very normal to you and kind of just mundane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and just annoying. Yeah, it's true. Like Bollywood films have their censorship all messed up. You can be really, really violent, but like, and you can be really, really sexual in weird ways, but you can't really kiss. So you can be like grinding all over someone in a dance, with really leery, male gazy director shots and all that, but like you can never see anyone in bed with another person making out or something like that.
No lip on lip.
No lip on lip action. This is a family friendly film. Just lots of crotch shots and butts and bosoms. All that malarkey. Oh, what are you drawing there, DianaJak? Is that like a
Oh my! I forgot we were drawing. I forgot that's what we were supposed to be doing.
I'm
mean-
just doodling a bit.
I guess it's been ages since we've really talked properly, hasn't it?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, because I've been.
Despite us living in like the same city,
Well, I mean, yeah, I have been living here for over
there's been
6 months.
circumstances.
There has been very shitty circumstance. I'm really annoyed because I came here in March and I was going to be here for a week to look after my dad who had pneumonia. And I had organized, okay, these are all the people I'm going to contact, and then I'm going to have like a lunch with this person or a dinner with that person. I can do karaoke. I had a big karaoke day in the city organized for some friends, and it was going to be great. And then lockdown happened, and like I think I've seen maybe 2-3 friends in 8 months since coming back after like 2 years. Ugh. Very grumpy.
Yeah, I mean, like, even if restrictions like eased more, I don't know if I'd want to use the trains like anyway.
Yeah, unless
They're
they're
so
really
packed
empty.
Yeah.
It's true though, especially if you're going in peak times now with Melbourne trains, you just kind of get sandwiched, which is very unpleasant. Oh, Qantas stated that flights to the UK and USA might not happen until late 2021 as well. Seriously? I mean, there are still flights, but I'm guessing maybe they're talking about more regular flights, because I'm considering actually after I finish my course maybe getting an exemption to travel to the UK.
Yeah, it's probably like no holidays, but you might be able to like go to work or like school or back to like your family or something.
Yeah, and given that most of my stuff is still in Liverpool, I can figure something out to wheedle my way into an exception. Yeah, but we'll see. Like, I want to catch up with everyone first. But yeah, before I go back, we should do like a proper catch up somewhere, like in the city or somewhere.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Because I think the last time I saw you was back in like 2018. Yeah, so that's like 2 years ago now. Bloody hell.
Oh, that's so weird. And I was at my old house.
Oh, that's right. You moved like shortly after I got here, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, like mid-April or something.
No, it was oh no, it would have been before you got here because I moved in like December last year.
Oh, but you were moving the cats over or something? There was some kind of thing that was going on when I just came down. Unless I completely forgot and lost track of, like, maybe we were chatting to each other like in December. Sorry, DianaJak's like the only one who's true.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we're discussing personal business.
We're very professional.
Oh, super professional. I've been doing this a long time.
I'm gonna draw a goth. Well, I don't know. I don't like the idea of equating gothness with Halloween because, you know, goth is forever, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be wrong in equating it. It's like, I mean,
there is some
supposedly
crossover.
goth people like Halloween. I've heard.
Yeah, allegedly. So why don't I draw a I just want to draw on
That little
paper.
bat is very cute.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like his little triangle body.
Oh, that's what I could do. I could do a bat. I like bats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to draw something spooky. So
I'm gonna draw a bat too.
That's a very cute. All the bats here are like diseased though.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, they've got Lyssa virus. Most of the Victorian population,
Yikes.
which is kind of like rabies, but not really.
Rabies for bats.
So don't touch the bats if you ever come here.
Don't touch anything if you come here for that matter.
Don't touch the animals.
Yeah. Australia scares me. Really.
Yeah, understandable.
Like, we don't have any real natural disasters. We don't have any dangerous animals. I'm really not used to being
Where are you from
afraid.
again?
Sweden.
Don't you have like large deer and like moose?
Yeah, but they're not
They're
really.
scary.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
huge, but I think
I'm much more
w-
afraid of like a large hooved animal than like a snake.
like wild boars are probably the most dangerous.
Oh, but
And
they're
we used
so
to have them
delicious.
around where I yeah, we used to have them where I used to live.
Oh.
I've never eaten boar.
Oh, it's so good.
It's very good.
It's I don't
I
know
would certainly try it.
if you like gamey meat, like if you've ever had deer or kangaroo.
Well, I love both of those meats. so
Oh,
I would
okay. Well,
definitely-
yeah, you'll probably like wild boar. I had wild boar sausages because wild boar is free range, and I eat free range meat. So when I was in Japan, there was like an organic festival or something like that, and someone was selling wild boar hot dogs, and it was so good. So flavorsome. Is that a word?
Sounds good.
Jeez. Oh, my
I think
language.
it's flavorful.
Flavorful,
Thank you.
flavorful. Oh, look at the little goose with the little cheeks! Oh my goodness! Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, Cav, what a pun. I just saw what you drew.
Tee.
That's nice. I should zoom out. I'm missing what you are drawing. Oh wow, look at the
Whoa!
bat.
Wow, that was like a big reveal for the audience as well because I wasn't zoomed out on that. Ta-da!
I'm pretty zoomed out, but I can't see the other side of the screen. That's very cute.
Let's zoom in on little bat.
I don't feel like I'm doing them justice here, though.
Oh, they have such lovely ears.
Yeah. Speaking of moose, I mean, we used to have them come to our garden sometimes, and I mean they're huge, but as long as you just don't go out or don't go near them, they're fine.
As long as you never leave the house, you'll be fine.
I suppose
They're-
it's like most wild animals. Just don't go near them. It's fine.
Yeah, I think you can even go near them unless there's like a mom with a baby.
Oh.
But there was one that used to hang out at the bus station, at our bus station, and that was quite troublesome because, like,
Well, I mean,
in the
it's a bus
booth,
station.
and it's like, I just want to take the bus, please. Can you leave?
Oh, well, maybe it had some place to be.
Yeah, apparently.
I ate some. Wait, didn't I eat moose with when I met up with you in Stockholm?
I don't know. Did you? I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Well, I ate something.
Well, you probably ate something.
Yeah.
Still,
In
yeah.
hindsight, I definitely ate something. But we went to that restaurant that had like Swedish foods. And
Yeah.
you said it was like, I mean, you could have been lying to me. I've been trolled before. But like it was kind of like it had a sort of light brown gravy sauce sort of thing in it, and I think it was some kind of free range reindeer. I think it was reindeer,
Yeah, it was reindeer.
not moose.
That was what it was.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I had that
With
also.
lingonberry, right?
Yes. Oh, that was so nice. gosh, I still remember like Swedish fika. Like I still think about that like princess cake, the green cake.
Yum.
Ah,
Mm.
they know how to do snacks in Sweden. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I'm
Did
really...
you ever visit that the liquor store? Did you have time to go into it?
No, I didn't.
Mm.
Damn. In fact, I may have actually forgotten.
Next time.
Next
We'll go.
time. I definitely want to be there for midsummer sometime so I can get like eaten or burned alive or whatever. I don't know the traditions there, but that's my understanding.
Yeah, beers and
Mm.
people being eaten, and I don't know.
Smashed with a hammer.
Is that what happens in the movie? I don't know. I'm too scared to watch scary movies, so
Oh, you should have watched. You should have watched it with our film group because we were all chatting the whole time. So it was. I mean, personally, I find it better to watch scary films, and it's not scary so much as unsettling. Oh, it's so good. Sorry, I'm gonna. I like whenever I start talking about Midsummer, I just get really excited. Yes, that is DianaJak in the voice chat. DianaJak and Ausgoth are here.
Hi, Astardius.
I need to.
All right, hi.
In time for the NOPE-athon, I definitely will try to get some kind of thing at the bottom which has people's names, like the guests' names and pronouns. I think, so that way people.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, know how to talk, like who is on there at any given time and can talk about him.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, because otherwise, how will
Because
people
you're going to be
know?
going through guests a lot.
Yeah, and not just that, but you know, like how are you gonna know, like if you're having a fun time, where to find them, and at least if you have a username, you can do like a Google search, and then follow them on Twitter or something. Yeah.
Wow, that cat is adorable. I love it.
Oh, look at that fluff.
Thank you.
Oh, I want to fluff. I want 10 cats.
You can't. You're allergic to cats.
I know. I'm gonna be like, when I get back to Liverpool, my plan is to volunteer at like a cat shelter and just help out and hopefully not die from allergies. I miss animals so much. My bunnies are at my siblings' place, and I'm looking after my parents during COVID, so I'm at their place, and there's no bunnies here.
Oh, you can't see the bunnies.
No, I saw them. So there was one bunny. We had one bunny, and
I saw the photo. There's 2 bunnies now.
Yeah, there's 2 bunnies now, and I saw him for the first time today, and he's like the opposite of Gillyweed. Gillyweed is really like, she's very food motivated and doesn't really care. You know, she could take affection or leave it. She's sort of like, whatever. Whereas this guy, he doesn't care so much about food, but he loves pets, and he comes up to you for pets, and he like puts his head down, and he's like, give me a pet, please. And then if you stop patting him, he'll like stamp his feet, like, oi!
Aww.
Get back to
Rabbits
it.
do that.
Yeah.
They get frustrated and they just start stamping because they don't know what else to do.
Yeah. How do I express my rage? I wonder if
I'm
I can
so
train
little.
him. Probably can't train him actually, because he's albino. So the tricks that I was teaching Gillyweed, I don't think his eyesight is good enough for it, which is a shame.
Oh, it's too bad.
Yeah, apparently, like when we first brought him, well, when they first brought him back, he had like this little bed that was his in his old house before he got sent to the shelter, and it's like a little bit off the ground, maybe about 10 centimeters off the ground, so it's like a raised sort of hammock thing. And he was lying in there and rolling around and being really cute, and then he wanted to get off, but then he didn't know where the ground was, even though it's his own bed, and he's 6 years old, so he's like had this bed for a while, and he's just like, oh my god, I'm stuck.
Aww.
He had to be like coaxed off his own bed. Silly butt. Do hairless cats
That's
also
adorable.
trigger my allergies? I don't know. I've never really been around a hairless cat.
Okay. So my neighbor recently got a Sphinx cat.
Yeah.
On top of her 3 other cats, so she had 4 cats and like an infant child. So, predictably, she ended up giving the Sphinx cat to her sister because Sphinx cats need like so much attention. So they have fur, but they don't shed, and they don't really clean themselves as much. So it depends on if you're allergic to the fur or the saliva.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I think most people are allergic to the saliva, right?
Yeah, and because Sphinx cats don't really have fur, you have to kind of like bathe them a lot. But because of that, they barely ever have as much like saliva on them.
Oh, right.
It's weird. They're pretty high maintenance cats.
Yeah, like attention wise. Then again, I tend to just be at home all the time, so like maybe that's.
They're also
good.
pretty destructive and loud.
Oh, I like loud cats. Oh, if I'm streaming,
They
and
really
then just...
they really like to climb stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be an issue, especially because I'm thinking I might be moving in a few months into a place and then going back to Liverpool because I don't know why. But yeah, we might get like a green screen sort of set up there. And if I get a cat, well, I'm not going to get a cat then because I'm going back to Liverpool. Sorry, I'm just like envisioning a scenario that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe after you move back, you can look at animals.
Yeah, that might be good. Yeah, I'll go back to Liverpool and then I'll ask Sean, hey, can I get a cat and put it in your house? And he'll say, yes, that's a great idea, Cav. Please do that. And then I'll say, what about 10 cats? And he'll say, oh, I thought you'd never ask. And then we'll have 10 cats.
Of course he
then
will.
You'll go to hospital for anaphylactic shock.
Both of us will. We're both allergic. I don't know.
Well, that's not going to work out. Like, how is one of you going to call the hospital?
That's true.
Like, when you're both going to be...
Well, he's
I think
more...
you need to think about this a little more.
I might think about it a little bit more, but I think that he's less allergic than me. So he should probably be the one to call the thing. And also, he's the only one with a working phone plan right now. So I'm... Okay, good. We've got all this sorted out, so I think we'll be good.
Well, what are you interested in besides cats?
Sorry?
What?
What are you interested in besides cats?
Oh, so many things. But, like, the thing is,
There's a lot of pets.
There are a lot of pets, but so the reason why I'm sort of fixed on cats at the moment is because when I was in Belgium last year, we took in a stray kitten for a few weeks, and I was pretty much... Yeah.
Instant love.
It was instant love, and like because I worked at home, like she just hung around me the whole time, and because she was a stray, she just wanted attention all the time, and she was adorable, and we slept together, and we played together, and we did everything together. And then the person who brought, my housemate who brought her in said, oh yeah, I just realized I can't really look after a cat, so I found a family for her in the countryside, and I was like, oh.
And you were like, what? How dare you?
Yeah, so I feel like she was unfairly ripped from my bosom. So since then, I've basically had, I want to fill that void that Jonesy left behind. She was so good.
They are very sweet animals, but I am somewhat sick of mine at the moment.
Oh yeah? They being naughty?
Oh, I'm just... Well, the dog, she keeps trying to eat them, so they have to live in my bedroom.
Oh, I see.
And they keep me up all night.
By walking on you or by meowing?
Anything.
Yeah.
All of the above.
Oh.
Any possible behavior that a cat could have that could annoy you.
I would trade anything for that right now. Just to have 3 cats, like, keeping me awake all night. I'd be so happy. Oh. I want kitty. Oh, look at the little jumping thing. Oh, such a lovely shape.
Oh, I love them very much. They're just bothering me. I assume this is what it's like being a parent.
No, I think being a parent is much worse. Just because you have
Yeah,
children.
Well,
probably.
yeah.
Who wants
At
children?
least the cats
Jeez.
know how to use a litter box. Children don't.
Yeah, that's very true. Oh, someone was saying, I think films like Midsummer are the most scary. Still remember some things about one of that kind from my childhood. Oh, really? Oh. Oh, I loved it. I loved it so much, and I'm so scared of everything. Ah, good movie. Good movie. Have you seen it, Osgoth?
No, I haven't. I've been meaning to, but it's very difficult for me to, like, watch movies. Even if I have the time, if
Yeah.
it's one that I haven't seen, I really have to, like, sit down and, like, watch it.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas stuff that I've already seen, I can watch it in the background doing other things.
Right. Yeah, that's what I tend to do as well. Like either something that I've already seen or something that I think is probably going to be pretty bad or mediocre or whatever. I'll put it on in the background and just have it playing so then I can say that I've seen it and have an opinion on it while not actually having had to engage with it at all. It's fun.
It's like, oh, I've seen it. Don't ask me what happened in it, though.
Yeah, I did that with Riverdale because everyone kept talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, this is garbage," but then I kept watching. Um,
My mom really likes that show, but I just can't. Like, I can't watch it.
it's so
Like-
silly.
Like, every now and then, I would, like, come out into the lounge room and she'd be watching it, and I'd be like, what is happening? Like, what is this?
What's happening now? Why are there zombies? Oh, there's a cat riding a goose. I didn't see that. Oh my goodness. Oh my gooseness.
Oh, that is adorable.
Oh, and it's such a big chunky goose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gotta be chunky to be able to carry a whole cat.
Yeah, that's a very good
That
point.
is true.
Oh, Diana, did you finish that comic that you were making last season for like the story of the cat and the giant cat, magic cat, and the little girl?
I didn't.
Oh.
I should. My plan was to wrap it up this October, but I've been way too busy.
Yeah, with studies, that makes complete sense. It was so cool though. If there's anyone watching this stream who hasn't seen any of DianaJak's art streams, do you have the VOD? Like, do you keep the VODs of those?
No, I don't have anything online though. I'm sorry.
What? Oh my god! Like, I was thinking I can have a nice backlog of things that I can fall asleep, listening to and like be watching the art happen, and then I can learn some techniques, but they're all gone!
I've been thinking of uploading them to YouTube though, because I have all the videos saved.
Oh, you do?
But yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, you can upload them to either Twitch or YouTube. YouTube's probably easier though.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm kind of scared of Twitch new thing. The music and
yeah, it's not the best. Especially because there are so many video games that you play which have copyrighted content on, and that pisses me off because the whole thing is like, if you as a music producer want this song to be advertised through a video game, and then you don't want it to be shared, what the hell is wrong with you?
I think usually, like usually not all the time when that happens, it's more like less on what the artist wants and more about like their like what's the word am I thinking of? Like their
managers or agents?
Yeah, like the studios or like
the production companies.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a real shame. I don't like that because like it should be up to the artists, I think.
It should, yeah, but when you're working with like big companies and stuff like that, it usually ends up not being the case.
Yay, capitalism.
And like I have some friends that make music and their stuff gets taken down all the time because people think it is pirated or like unauthorized to put it up on like SoundCloud and stuff. It's been
Oh,
really weird. So
that's
yeah.
nasty. Let's just listen to public domain music forever.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, Ausgoth, are
Yeah, but
you doing much? Sorry, what were you saying, Diana?
no, it's just the public domain music is also problematic because I've had some streams muted when I was like playing public domain music. So it's
Mm.
really weird. The algorithm
It
is
is
weird.
weird. It's sometimes I know what happens on YouTube. I don't know what happens on Twitch, but I know that sometimes random people will just claim songs, and because it's like
Mm.
public domain or like no one else has claimed it, YouTube's just like, oh yeah, sure, that seems real. I won't
Mm.
verify this, and then just pulls it, like claims it. It's so weird.
Such ass. What I was gonna ask is completely off topic, but Ausgoth, are you doing much streaming lately?
No, not particularly. I haven't been doing much art lately, like in general, so that's kind of why I haven't been streaming.
Ah.
I've been thinking of attempting to do game streams, but whenever I
Ooh.
get hit with the urge, it's always like 3 in the morning, and I can't really do that because my mum sleeps in the room next to the computer, and
that's
the
a
house was
shame.
built last year, so the walls are paper thin.
Oh no! I was gonna say like doing it at 3 a.m. Australia time is kind of ideal in some ways, but yeah.
I wish I could. I wish I could.
Mm, I'm thinking of with this time zone, like once my uni semester finishes, studying. Streaming in the mornings, which normally isn't ideal for me because I really like sleeping in so much. I don't like getting out of bed in the morning, even while I'm, like I'll be studying or something, but I'll be doing it in bed because it feels so nice and snuggly and warm, and I don't know. I know that's a very poor study tactic, but it gets me
It's
studying.
so comfortable.
It's so comfortable, and like vocabulary practice, like you want to be comfortable when you're doing vocabulary. So I do it when I'm sleeping. Not when I'm sleeping. I do it when I'm in bed. I do it when I'm on a walk. I probably do it while I'm sleeping as well. At this point, I've been doing so much vocab practice, like 3 languages simultaneously. I'm never doing that again. It's been fun.
I would get too confused.
What's helped me is that I got really lucky, I think, with my language choices because Chinese is a tonal language that uses like characters. Russian is a Slavic language which has a really interesting pronunciation system and uses Cyrillic characters, and Indonesian is quite a phonetic sounding language which uses the English alphabet. So somehow that's helped me to be able to separate the vocabulary in a way that I didn't suspect I could. But on the other hand, now I can't I can't speak Spanish because whenever I try to speak Spanish, Indonesian comes out. So because it seems like Indonesian and Spanish are too similar, so I can't learn those two simultaneously. But I can learn like Indonesian and Chinese, no problem.
Well, I suppose if they're different enough, then it's not too hard to
Yeah,
differentiate them.
that's something that I learned. And I tried doing some like advanced Japanese course at the same time as all these, and I found that I couldn't do that because it's too close to Chinese in terms of the characters and vocab. So this has been an interesting sort of learning thing on like how not to learn multiple languages at the same time.
I would love to learn Russian, but other languages for me just seem kind of undoable. I just something about it. I just can't. I mean, like I couldn't even learn German, and German is so similar to English, and I still struggled with it. So it's like I can't imagine trying to learn something that's more different.
Yeah, Russian is like the way that I've experienced Russian is that it is very, very grammatically precise. Like there's very little room for error when you're making sentences yourself. But for that reason, as a translator, it's going to be a really good language to learn because it means that I can pretty much unambiguously, like, there's no guessing what this person means because the grammar is going to be so precise that
Super strict, yeah. There's
yeah.
no like weird like locality stuff. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what does this mean?
Yep, or learning from, having to guess meaning from context like you have to do in Chinese and Japanese all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but goodness gracious, yeah, I'm enjoying Russian. I just wish the class, like the textbook we were using was more entertaining because it's very US centric, even though it's a Russian textbook, and I feel like maybe that was how that was what they needed to do to be able to sell a Russian course book in the US because of all the anti-Russian sentiment. Should I learn Russian so I can finally help all those poor Russian singles you've been telling me they want husbands for years? Yeah, totally. Poor Russian singles. Nom, nom, nom.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh, I voted. I saw someone mention voting. I voted yesterday because we had
I also voted recently in my local polls.
Yeah, it's really kind of sad with the... Oh, look at the shading on this pumpkin! Oh my goodness!
I know, it looks so good!
Thank you. I'm
That
trying
is
to mess with the, like, look what we can do with the settings for the brushes. With the smudging
Yeah.
and color
Yeah.
pickup.
Oh, it's so nice. Sorry, I'm gonna burp. I'm gonna mute the mic.
Burp time.
Excuse me. That was probably a necessary mute there. But yeah, voting in Australia is good because it's compulsory, which means everyone has to do it whether you like. Well, I mean, there are ways to get out of doing it, but like, the government has incentive to allow you
Most
to
people
vote.
have to do it.
Most people have to vote, and this like voter suppression isn't real. Like, I mean, it's not as big an issue.
They just send you your ballot. Like, they just give it to you.
Yeah, it's awesome. I got my ballot
You don't
sent
have
to me.
go through any steps. They just give it to you. They're like, here, go fill this out, send it back.
Fantastic. And apparently in many places you get a sausage.
Well, that's only if you go out, but we couldn't go out.
Sure, yeah.
As was sent to us.
Yeah, right? So, like, that's cool. And that's the thing, like, this is basically what it is in practice, I think, compulsory voting. It means that the government has an obligation to give you access to vote. And that sort of reduces voter suppression because the government doesn't, like, it can't get away with, like, giving you bad things because it needs to be able to sue you, like, to fine you if you don't vote. So that basically incentivizes the government or forces them to do this stuff. I mean, they'll still find ways to work around it. Like William was just saying that they did reduce the amount of electorates in the Northern Territory, which is garbage, especially considering the high indigenous population there.
All things considered, it's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Wait, am I allowed to swear on this stream?
Your voting envelope should come with a sausage and bun. I mean, should it?
I would like it if it did.
I've always wanted to have one of those sausages, but because I don't eat beef, and they're always beef sausages, I've never been able to have a voting sausage. Oh yes, you can swear on this stream.
Okay,
I will
good.
allow
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, like just don't say yeah, don't say the H word, yeah, because that's bad apparently.
I'll get banned from Twitter.
Oh my god, like, dude.
I can't get over that. I can't.
Me neither. And like, what's even worse is that my current Twitter account has been banned for has been suspended for 4 months because I didn't have my recovery phone number. Like, it's not because I even said anything wrong or that I was infraction of the terms and conditions, even though I wasn't for my first account either. But like, they're just like, Yeah, you don't have your recovery phone number, and so you didn't log in using your recovery phone number, even though you sent a thing saying that you don't have your recovery phone number. So we're just going to go ahead and suspend you because you're probably spam. Ugh.
I just wish that Twitter could ban people for like real reasons instead of
It
fake
would
reasons.
be nice, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. I can think of a few people in positions of government who could probably do with a good Twitter banning. Not gonna name
Just a
them.
couple.
Though. Yeah, just a couple. Can we say the plural of sausage again? I'm not sure. Give it a go. I did a little trick and banned the word sausages in chat. But okay, we can't. Okay, it's good to know.
Oh yeah, I can't say it.
No sausages allowed.
Oh, but I can say sausages.
You can say
But
sausages.
I can't type it.
You found a clever loophole in my plan. Oh, there's more color
The mods
happening.
can say sausages.
Yeah, the mods can say sausages. They've got to... Oh, look at this. Look at all this color. Sorry, I've not been keeping track of any of this. So the audience is just sitting there, like, looking at this little blue squiggly line happening every so often, dying to know what it is. I'm just chin-wagging away. Completely... Oh, oh my goodness. Look at all this art we've got going on here. Look at this disgusting bat and ball that I feels kind of tasteless among all these things, especially because it looks a little bit like a phallus. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Clear infinite space. There we go. In fact, I should probably start winding up the stream because I was meant to do I have a Chinese assignment that's due tonight, and some translation work.
Yeah, this was meant to be a test, and then we just sort of sat here and
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
go away.
Whoops. Still, I'll let Diana finish off what she's doing there. 'Cause it looks very
No,
nice.
it's fine.
It's a very nice bat.
It's fine. We can stop if you want.
I'm so
Oh,
happy
it's so
with
cute
this.
though.
Look at this whole
I'll
thing
just-
we've got.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Excellently zoomed. Oh, so lovely. So anyway, this is basically what's going to happen for the NOPE-athon, except there'll be more requests. And, I mean, there'll still be a lot of talking, but there will be, more actual related to Halloween. Well, I mean, a lot of these were related to Halloween. Hey, 25 bits. Thank you so much, Macaroon Granola. But yeah, the plan I think we've established will be we will do little requests for donations. I'll try to join in if I can get my my mouse pen working. I'll see if I can work on that over the next week. But
Yes, I will draw whatever you want, even if I don't want to,
yeah,
because I have to.
yes, and it's for a good cause. It's for Micro
It is for a
Rainbow.
good cause.
Refugee LGBTQI plus people should be good. I'm really excited. I feel like last year we raised.
Oh shit, we got gift subs.
Oh, we got
Nice.
some gift subs. Thank you, William, for hustle for the gift sub. That terrified me. But yes. Wait, I completely lost track of what I was saying.
Donations, charity.
Oh yeah. Last year we raised, I think, like over $1,600 for Micro Rainbow, and I want to try and beat that this year. So it should be very exciting.
We
Hopefully.
better, or I'll be very cross.
Yeah, Ausgoth will be very cross. So keep that in mind when you're getting your life savings organized.
It's okay to use extortion as long as it's for a good cause.
Yes, indeed. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to let's find someone to raid, shall we? I'm gonna have a look-see to see who else is streaming right now. We have actually it's just the Scare-athon. Everyone else is offline. There's also someone random called Just Kyle David who's playing Phasmophobia, and the thing is let's go slap some spooky booty. I don't think I'm gonna raid them because I don't know who they are and I don't trust their
They said
motives.
booty, which is a bad word.
Yes, they said booty, so none of that.
US. If you try to vote, they take your sausages away. Thank you, Bill Casey.
Oh my god, it's so true. The charity stream. Let me start again. The charity stream starts next Saturday at 8 a.m. GMT. So use your time converters to convert that to your respective time zone.
8 a.m.? I thought it started at like 8 p.m.
Oh yeah, for us it starts at 7 p.m. But
Oh, okay, my bad.
yeah.
My bad.
So for us it starts at 7
Time.
p.m. Time, I know. This is the worst thing about doing things for an international audience. You always daylight savings. I hate it so much. Hey there, Blake's Bake, and we're actually just finishing off for the night. No one else is streaming besides Scarth on TV, which is doing all right. I feel awkward streaming something that's already so big. So, Sierra Presents. Yes, let us raid. Okay, trans streamer Sierra Sorry, let me copy that. Oh my god, sorry, that's just a lot of noise now. Sierra Presents. Let us raid them. Alright, so everyone, say goodbye to Ausgoth and DianaJak.
Bye.
Goodbye, chat.
Yeah, see you on Saturday for some fun times. Ciao, ciao. Okay, I think